Okay, so this video is to help you understand how to get the highest grade on your peer review assignment for the least effort. Now, of course, I want you to put lots of effort into your homework, and I want you to work on the problems a lot, but sometimes you just don't have time. And this video is to tell you how to make sure that you get some points if you don't have time. And this particular version of the video is the Blackboard Edition. So this is for students who are doing homework on Blackboard. So here's the timeline for a typical assignment. At some point, the assignment opens on Blackboard. The project opens on Blackboard. I don't have everything open on the first day because I don't want people to submit things to the wrong project. So I open projects as they appear in the timeline. And there is some assignment deadline, the time the assignment is due. And homeworks are always due at 11:30 p.m. on a given day. And the reason that homework due time is 11:30 p.m. is because when the system closes, right? So I tell you 11:30 p.m. and I tell Blackboard 12 midnight. And the reason I do that is because when Blackboard says it's midnight, the assignment is closed, it will not let you upload anything after that. And I do not have a way to let you do that. So I'm telling you the deadline is 11:30 in the hope that maybe you'll beat the 12 midnight deadline. Okay. And then what happens is sometime around, I don't remember exactly when it is, but it's probably 1 a.m., the system assigns, for anyone who has submitted something, they assign peer reviews. If you haven't submitted something, you can't do a peer review. And I have no way to upload your submission later. I have no way to say, give this person a peer review. That's it, done. And then finally, well, actually not finally, peer reviews are typically due a few days later. And then a bazillion days later, much later, I assign the grades. Okay, I do the calculation. And the reason that I feel okay about doing the calculation so much later is because I know that you know what your grade should be based on what your peers have given you. But that's not what you guys are super interested in. What you guys are super interested in is, how can I maximize my grade for minimal effort? That's what I promised you in this video. So let's talk about that for a minute. For my grading scheme, roughly 50% of your grade comes from doing the homework itself, right? How you do on the homework. Of course, I round up for that 50%. So most of the time, you have a good chance of actually getting full credit for that. And 50% of the grade comes from doing your peer reviews. Now, you can only do peer reviews if you have submitted a homework. If you have not submitted a homework, you can't do a peer review, so you get a 0. And if you have not submitted a homework, you can't get anything on that, so you get a 0. So the best way to get a 0 is to not submit anything. So let's suppose that you are really crunched for time, right? Well, let's suppose you're not even crunched for time, right? What is the absolute best thing that you can do? The absolute best thing that you can do is when the project opens, right here, you upload a picture of your cat. So now, when it comes to be time for reviews to be assigned and the homework due, if the internet crashes, if you don't do your homework, if nothing else happens, you still have a chance at doing your peer reviews and you get 50%, right? If you do your peer reviews. Picture of cat, 50%. When do you do that? not here when the internet is going to fail. You do it right at the very beginning. You upload a picture of your cat, and then you watch my video on how to remove the picture of the cat and put in your assignment when you do the real homework there. But even if you don't do the real homework, 50% credit if you upload a picture of your cat, you upload a picture of something, anything, just upload something and do your peer reviews. That's the goal of this video. But what happens if you do not add the picture of your cat, right? And you don't upload anything? Well, then you potentially miss the deadline, right? What happens if, say, you only get a third of your homework done? Well, maybe a third of your homework is done, by 11 p.m. before the assignment is due, and you're desperately trying to do more homework, but you've got a third of it done by 11 p.m. Then for goodness sake, get rid of the picture of your cat and upload the homework here, right? So goodbye cat. I know it's not there anymore, but remove the picture of the cat. Upload your homework here. And then if you get more done and it's getting closer to midnight, closer to 11:30, then you can remove this one and upload something here, right? What you don't want to do is between 11:30 and midnight find yourself uploading something, because if the system goes down, if something breaks, then you have nothing there and you get assigned no peer reviews again, right? And again, on Blackboard, I can't do anything about it after the fact. So please, please, please upload a nice, happy picture of your cat at the very beginning of each assignment. And then you can get at least 50% on the assignment, assuming that you actually do your grading too. But doing the peer grading is pretty easy, so I think most people do that. Okay? Please, please, I beg of you, upload pictures of your cats.